on the game's first snap.
You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Let's go.
This one is complete to DK Metcalf. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Let's go. Cougar 19. 65, 65. Ready.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. A gain there of 11. That's a Steeler first down.
There's a big conversation going on right now around the NFL about what is the true value of having a run game. And I've always thought it comes down to being good at 3 situations. Can you run the ball in the 4th quarter with a lead? How well can you run the ball on the goal line? And then in this case, how well can you run the ball in short yardage situations?
On the set.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Hawk 19. Here we go. Mustang 19. Hawk 70.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Buffalo, trap 60, trap 60.
He'll drop to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the top.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike. They've got to identify what went wrong. Let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 9.
Come on, hit. 70 Timberwolves.
They'll stick with him again. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Clearly the plan on offense was to establish the run a little bit on this drive, Mike, but the defense is having none of it. 1st and 2nd down stop, no gain. Now it brings up a 3rd and long. We'll see if they try something else.
On the jump.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. They'll throw out of the gun. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. That is catch number 60 for the season.
If you're going to give him this much time to scan the field, he's inevitably going to find an open man downfield like he does here. That's a great job remaining patient and letting that play develop.
19-18.
On 1st down, they'll run it on the draw. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and
3. Ready, set. From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 3.
Ready? 60 by 6, 60 by 6. Let's go. Let's go.
They'll try to set up the screen here. And he's going to be marked out down at the 5. 17 yards on the gain, and now they've got 1st and goal.
How often do we see, Mike, the running back, they get a little too antsy and they go a little too fast on these screen plays. In this case, great job by the back. First, he let his offensive lineman go out. He then follows behind. That's the key to a good screen play.
Got it. Ready?
A great chance to convert that early turnover into points. Here's 1st and goal.
Cougar 19. Ready?
They'll run with Hubbard. Trying to create some space, but will not find much. He'll get a yard. They'll mark it at the 3.
Pick up with 2. Brings up second and goal.
A little closer. Here's 2nd and goal.
Tag. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll try to run this one in. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Touchdown, Baltimore. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. Tyler Loop now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Ravens will take a 7-0 lead.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Now, after the touchdown, Loop is back out to kick this one away.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready?
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
It's a 10-yard.
These are the type of negative plays that you just can't allow to happen, especially when you find yourself trailing. They continue to lose chunks of yards on these sacks, and they want to claw themselves out of this hole. They're going to have to protect the quarterback.
Here we go. Ready?
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
There's a lot of quarterbacks around the league that really struggle with this, Mike, but not this guy. A righty quarterback moving to his left. Your mechanics, your footwork, and your arm talent all have to align. And tell you what, he does it about as well as anybody around the league.
3rd and long.
19. Ready? Hawk 70. Hawk 70. 19 Lions. Go.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That's going to be incomplete. And they'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter. So on 4th down, out is Ryan Rico to punt. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. We are through 1. It's the Ravens out front. And we're back to the Steel City after this.
Okay, ready?
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Let's go. Let's go.
Now give on the ground. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Shy of midfield. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd and 9.
Let's go now. Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready?
Oh, a loose football. And no turnover here. Once the guard's able to get the football and get on it to keep possession.
16 yards on
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
Cougar 19. 79 Broncos. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats.
And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag comes in. That might make this a 1st down.
Ready?
Give it right up the middle. Here's Johnson. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another 1st down.
On the go. Down. Ready?
And that is caught on the right sideline, but it's out of bounds, says the official who was right there. Not the most accurate pass. It's incomplete, and it's 2nd.
defensively.
So that challenge, a successful one.
7 Pirates. Set. Come on. Come on. Set. 6 Dragon 60.
Now, faking the give. That one intercepted. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton. He is out of bounds, but that's a nice return to give the offense the ball up as the 45-yard line.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Like, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
They'll begin here on the ground. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Ready,
2nd and 11.
Here we go, here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18, go.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And they'll stop it. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yards, but they didn't gain any here. And now it's going to be 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Here we go, set. Hot 70.
He'll send the receiver in motion to the left. Got the hook up there to Odunze. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 23
That's his
yards.
first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
At the 30-yard line.
On the set.
1st and 10.
Ready, ready. Panther 6. Ready.
And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Shotgun draw, trying to catch him off guard here, Mike, but the defense was having none of it. Thought it took a little too long to develop. Gave that defense enough time to get back there, stop him for no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Get it.
Throwing now from the gun. Throw right side, caught by Odunze. And he will get into the end zone. Roll, Odunze. Touchdown, Ravens.
We all make such a big deal, Mike, when we see a quarterback go through his progression and deliver a deep downfield strike for a touchdown. But sometimes just take what's easy, the easy pitch and catch, get it underneath completion. That's exactly what the quarterback does here. Takes what the defense gives them, and you have a playmaker like that on the outside, they can do the rest with their feet after the catch, and end result is still a touchdown.
Now, after the touchdown, Loop is back out to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. He's to midfield. Still on the move. And he's going to take this all the way back. 91 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. You talk about a response. After the offense goes down the field and gets a touchdown, the special teams unit comes back to get the 6 right back for the other side.
And I've been there, Mike. You find yourself on offense, you watch your opponent go down and get a touchdown, and you're saying amongst each other, you're saying, hey, we're going to get the ball back. Let's go get one of our own. But in this case, the return unit says, no, offense, you stay on the sideline. We got this. And they go back and get a score of their own.
After the touchdown, it's Groupie to kick this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Steady.
The drive will start on the ground. He's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
He'll look to throw. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to the Steel City after this.
The Steelers' 43-yard line.
They'll come up here on second down and 5.
Pack! 70 Lions!
And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down.
So I actually really like the concept of the pass play, and I think if we see a little bit better pass protection, even just a second longer, that's probably a completed pass, but I think the pressure just sped his clock up just enough, Mike, that he wasn't able to get that ball exactly where it needed to be.
Left side, it's complete. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. They get 25 on that connection. Good for a Raven first down.
Here we go, here we go. 70, Cougar 19. Panther 11, Panther 11. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. The throw here is complete. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field,
And he will dive into the end zone. Touchdown, Baltimore. That is second touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his second rushing touchdown of the game.
and some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
Now it appears we've got a Steeler injured on that play. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff will get a chance to look him over during the break.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
35-yard line.
Let's go now.
And he'll take this up past the 40. Pick up the 5.
Taken down at the 41. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. They'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Here comes 2nd and 4.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers, 70. 19 tight, 19 tight. 60 Bobcat! 60 Bobcat! Ready?
They'll look to throw. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Ready, set! Go! Ready?
To the ground, a first down run. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now, it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
70 Timberwolves! Ready?
Back to throw. Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
Get it?
Tight end going in motion here. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. A gain of 11. And it's first and goal.
Sudden change. So you find yourself defensively a little bit on your heels. Your offense just turned the ball over. Now you've got to go out and make a stand. Well, so far this offense has moved the ball pretty quickly, but can they dig in and at least force a field goal?
19 Lions!
Now they'll set up to throw. He pulls it in around the 5. The Ravens now going to use their final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Ball right on the 5-yard line, second down and goal.
Ready? 60 Eagles! 60 Eagles! 18 Rattler! 18 Rattler! Go!
Back to the air one more time. That one, take it in. Touchdown, Ravens.
Touchdown, Baltimore.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle 4, Mike, that final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
Leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start. And the rush. Yes. Oh, he'll go down. They got him. Now his timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break.
And again, it's their inability to prevent negative plays. It's a big reason, Mike, why they find themselves trailing in this game. First play of the series, they already put themselves in a massive hole.
Here we go. Panther 60, Panther 60. Check out.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Defense got lucky on that one. There's no one accounting for the running back out of the backfield as they should have, and fortunately for them, he bails him out by not securing the catch.
3rd and long.
Come on, set.
Defensive score. And Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stop them with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you can ask for.
Yeah, across the league, Mike, this continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practice with takeaway circuits. How can we find ways to take